Hello, greetings, friends. Mari Smith here. How are you doing? Coming to you live from my desktop. Fingers crossed, everything works. It is a glorious Saturday afternoon here in gorgeous, hot, sunny San Diego, and I am going to take you on a lovely demo, if you will. Okay, good. We always just have to make sure that it's working properly, and it is. Woohoo! Don't you just want to jump up and down and do a happy dance? So I'm coming to you live from my desktop, and you are seeing me on camera right now, and then good. You can't hear, it says. You guys are saying you can't hear? No sound? Drat. Okay, well, we'll have to start again. Good. You can't hear. Oh no, I can hear it. You guys are saying you can't hear? No sound? There should be sound. Okay, well, we'll have to. I can hear sound. Oh, the volume left when I went to screen. Okay. So you can hear me on video, but not desktop. Dang nabbit. I think I set it up wrong. Okay, hold on. I will not be foxed. I might have to do a take two. Ba, ba, ba. Well, shoot. That's how it goes. There. Okay. Oh, I see it. I think I just found the culprit. I think, she says. Fingers crossed. Let me try again. Desktop. Can you hear my volume on desktop now? I might just have to start again. But it's a bummer. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Christopher. Desktop audio. Okay. All right. Well, there you have it. We're good. My friends, it is a joy to be with you here on a Saturday afternoon. Phew! Don't you just love it when technology works? So I have a wonderful little demo and some really hot off the press facts and stats to share with you on this lovely Saturday afternoon. Late in the evening, I know it's getting late. I really was planning to go live a little bit earlier, but we had a few hiccups, and all is well now, though, in Mariland and Facebook land. I know it is late in the evening for my UK and European friends. Maybe you'll catch the replay. And for my Australia friends, it's bright and early Sunday morning. So greetings to you. Thank you for tuning in and being here. It's a joy to share this with you. So I will keep checking back and making sure all is well. I'm going to go back to my desktop now, and I'm going to walk you through a fabulous, whoopsies, didn't mean to have that slide up. We want to have this slide up. Had it all set up for you. Coolio. Okay, so this is what I want to walk you through. I have a wonderful little, I just have a few slides. So I'm going to walk you through those, and then I really want to give you a proper demo of Animoto, which is a fabulous video creation tool. Some of these stats and facts, my friends, are going to blow your mind if you have not seen or heard of them before. They're very current. And just let me make sure I'm coming back over here. I'm just looking at my current comments. Good. We have audio. Hey, Margaret in Cork, Ireland. And Lee. Okay, hiya. Sunday morning here. Can't be out, folks. Exactly, Murray. That's always my motto, if you will. My motto when it comes to technology: I will not be foxed, even if it takes me twice as long to figure things out. And what's that wonderful saying? If all else fails, read the instructions. My dad used to say that. It was funny. I got one of those brains that loves to figure stuff out. So I'm going to walk you through some really cool facts and stats here. Hey, feel free to share this video. That'd be awesome. You can go ahead and share. Probably going to be broadcasting for about 30 minutes or so. Happy to take your questions. If I don't get to them all on this live session, more than happy to pop answers in underneath typed out. So let's see what else I was going to say. So yeah, feel free to share with your friends and fans if you're watching this live. And of course, if you're watching the recording later, that'd be lovely. Surely appreciate it. And subscribe if you haven't already to notifications for when I go live. I'm not going live too terribly often, but we are in the midst of setting up an awesome home studio right now. As you can see, I'm right in my own office, and sometimes I pull down. I have a little backdrop there that I pull down, but you can just see my whole calendar and a busy year there. All kinds of good stuff happening. So let's jump in. Check this out, my friends. Have you seen the Buffer? Buffer did a test. Now I got to check the numbers on that, the exact numbers that they tested in terms of analysis on what businesses and brands are posting on Facebook. Let me scroll on down here, and I have it right here. Actually, don't know yet. Actually, you can take a look at this blog post. Lovely post right here. I will pop that in the comments, so it's right here. That's the handy thing when you're doing desktop, is you can actually desktop live. You can go ahead and paste links in and see the comments. And then on the Buffer blog, Animoto, we're citing some phenomenal stats. There you go. You can see it on my screen right now. If you're watching on mobile, I'll zoom it in a bit for you. So Buffer studied over 16 million posts and 100,000 brands on social media. So it's just phenomenal, the different studies that are out there. I love Buffer and the studies they do. Also, BuzzSumo have studied a lot. There's a report out that BuzzSumo studied 1 billion posts. Phenomenal. But so what I want to do, actually, this is on the slides, so I'll go back to my slides, but just keep in mind the context. Okay, my friends, 16 million posts, 100,000 brands. All right. Now, you might have seen these before. I did a quick video the other day, but just look at this graph. Which type of posts get the most engagement for brands and businesses, right? Twitter, we're obviously focused on Facebook right now. Just text is the lowest with 93.5 engagements, followed by photos. Who'd have thunk, right? Photos, 132. Links, right enough, are getting the, the second highest engagement, 179, but by a long shot, a mile, 365 average engagements for videos. Now that goes for native videos uploaded, okay, not posting a YouTube link. You can do that if you want. Every now and again, it makes sense to do a YouTube link. But for the most part, when you have the video content, you have created your own video content, you want to upload it natively. Just in case you don't know what native means or what's she talking about, you're going to go to your page, you're going to click in here, you're going to click photo and video, upload photo and video. So native means it's directly on Facebook. It's directly on Facebook. You'll go there, you'll grab your video file off your desktop. Of course, you can do it on mobile, right? You can upload directly to either Facebook, the Facebook app, or I really love using the Pages Manager app, right? Pages Manager app actually highly recommend if you don't have that on mobile. Definitely. If you're a page admin, you must be using Pages Manager apps, really powerful. So with this in mind, keep this in mind, right? Facebook gets, the videos get this amount of reach, but check this out. Less than 1%, less than 1% of the 7 posts a week, right? Average it once a day in this Buffer study that brands are sharing per week are less than 1% are videos. This big blue chunk down here in the pie is links, followed by the green one here is photos, and that tiny wee yellow sliver point. I just zoom in with my eyeballs. I don't have my glasses on. 0.58%, right? It's almost like 0.5%. This is ridiculous. So this is a problem. So 99 of the remaining 99%, 80% are links, 19 are photos. Let me back up to where we just were looking. Obviously, links are getting the second highest, photos and just text is really kind of on the way out, if you will. Both Facebook and Instagram in particular, certainly Twitter too, Pinterest, them all are very visual. Our brains process images in 13 milliseconds. So anytime you're going to post something with text, you definitely want images in there as well. So this presentation brought to you today by Mari Smith and Animoto. Beautiful video creation tool, perfect for personal and business. Actually, I was noticing, is it tomorrow that's Father's Day? Yeah, tomorrow's Father's Day. And I noticed actually Animoto have a lovely a style, a theme, or a template for Father's Day videos. That'll be really nice. I made one for Mother's Day. Anyways, so but obviously they've got plenty for business too, and that's what we're talking about today. Moving on to a few more facts and stats. Facebook in 5 years. Did you see this one, my friends? Check it out. Facebook VP, so a vice president on Facebook. Let me just grab her name. It was Nicola. Her name is Nicola. Come on down here. Here she is. I'll grab you that. That's if you haven't seen this, well worth the read, my friends. And I'm going to pop that one in here too. Let me back it up. So Marketing Land, again, I'll zoom in case you're looking on mobile or a smaller screen. Facebook VP, Nicola Mendelsohn, and she is the company's VP, Vice President for Europe, Middle East, and Africa. And she was recently speaking at Fortune's Most Powerful Women International Summit in London. And she said that in 5 years' time, Facebook will definitely be mobile. Well, that makes sense. It's already very, very mobile, right? And 90% of Facebook users actually access the platform predominantly on mobile. And over half of the 1.65 billion active users on Facebook have never accessed on desktop. They only access on mobile. It's extraordinary. And then this is the one I want to point out to you where she said 5 years from now, she's predicting will probably be all video. Well, gosh, have you seen like this little newsfeed? You see, that's the mobile app. You see where this wee blue button is right here? Eventually, our Facebook mobile app is going to I'm saying all of us as consumers, that messenger, because normally that's the wee messenger icon, right? That is going to disappear and be replaced with a video button. Now that doesn't mean, I don't know, Nicola, that's interesting. In 5 years, I think that several of my friends were commenting on that post the other day. It's definitely, there's still plenty of room for text. Going to put a narrative up there and images, right? I don't know if it'll be 100% video, but keep in mind what Facebook is really doing with this live video broadcasting. Once the API opened back on mid-April in the Facebook F8 annual conference, this is what's allowing me to broadcast through Wirecast. This is a paid app. It's about $4.99, $500, but there is OBS, not to forget, those guys are awesome. Open broadcast system or open broadcast software. And it's completely free. And so OBS is really awesome because you can broadcast your desktop in through your page or your profile, groups or events. All right. So 5 years from now, your news will probably be all video, says Nicola, a Facebook VP. Now then, shifting to one other credible source, my friends, before we dive into some cool stuff with Animoto. Video ads are ineffective. Hands up who can tell me who this person is? Well, if you can read the writing down there, you can already see. Mary Meeker, amazing. She every single year compiles this Internet Trends Report. If you haven't yet seen the Internet Trends Report, highly recommend you take a look through a huge number of slides. Huge. Let me see if I might have that. I'll put it, see if I put it in the comments and you can go back to it later. Here it is right here. I think I can just copy that link and put it up into the right comments. There you go. So that is, if I click through there, you'll see it's extraordinary. 213 slides. That's all. Now then, if you're in the business of social media and if social media affects your business, okay, that's like 100% of people here, one or the other, right? Or both. That it would definitely behoove you to study at least some of Mary's findings. So I've pulled out some relevant nuggets for you, particularly when it comes to video, all right? So what Mary is saying, the online ad efficacy still has a long way to go. Many online ads, especially video, are ineffective, right? Next screen. Create better video ads. Mary Meeker also went on to say, if there's ever being a call to arms to create better ads. This is it. Remember, she said video ads in particular. So, couple more. Snapchat. Oopsie, I have misspelled Snapchat. Well, they wouldn't be happy with that. I better fix that right now. Snap. See, thank you very much. Nothing like real-time editing. Snapchat videos. Now then, hands up who here's on Snapchat. By the way, you can add me on Mari Smith Chat. Okay, I have chat at Mari Smith Chat. I'm not too hugely active over there, but I plan to be. It's on my radar. And watch what Mary said. When she was referencing video ads is like, has a long way to go. The efficacy needs to be dramatically improved. And she said some of the best ads are on Snapchat. And I'm sure you'll concur if you've seen them. I've seen them myself and they're very impressive. Ads on Snapchat tend to be, get this, look at those 4 words or 5 words. Authentic, entertaining, in context, and often brief. Now then, what if we were to take some of those same components and apply it to Facebook? Now, you can get away obviously with a little bit longer videos on Facebook, obviously, because there's, it's not about compressing in 10 seconds or something, on Snapchat. I know videos are 10 seconds. You can loop them in stories and stuff like that. Spotify, for example, Mary cited this as an example, 26 million views on a 10, there's a 10-second ad. Yeah, phenomenal. Really, really powerful. Okay, so, yeah, and now look at these numbers. So this is just one of Mary's many slides. This is slide 46, which I pulled out for you purposely. 81% of people our users are muting video ads. And then you've also got 93% are considering using ad blocking software. This is also interesting. I'm sure everybody here can agree, right, that you're annoyed with or put off by brand forcing pre-roll viewing. Okay, that is what Facebook's on a mission to kind of circumvent that, if you will, because right now they have certain rules. Certainly when you're doing branded content, for example, branded content right now is only available to verified pages on Facebook. That's where you can partner up with another brand or a marketer and actually they can then boost your post. They can use your post as an ad. You can be compensated for it. There's a financial arrangement, but you are still not allowed to put in the pre-roll ads and all that to force people to watch an ad before going to your video. Now then, as Mary said, look at all of these. Look at these 8 different ways that video ads can work. Now, Unruly, if you can go to Unruly, I think it's .com or .co, you can Google it. Unruly, they're a digital video ad platform or service. Authentic, right? Someone on camera is definitely going to be authentic and not necessarily a supermodel perfect person. It's a regular, normal person being themselves. Entertaining. Hello, Miss Chewbacca lady, right? Candace Payne was the epitome of an entertaining. People were all over the world laughing and tens of millions of views. Evoke emotion, same thing, right? Made everybody laugh. Personal but relatable. Useful. Okay, now this is talking specifically about ads, right? So let me cite someone else, Ezra Firestone, my good friend Ezra Firestone, and he is at smartmarketer.com, and I've seen him doing some really cool video ads because he'll almost do like a mini webinar like I'm doing today, and he'll teach you something, and it's coming through as an ad, but before I know it, I'm kind of like 1 or 2 or 3 minutes in, and I'm learning some things, right? So that's what's meant by useful. Viewer control, that's, Facebook allows that. They work with sign up. This is huge. This is where you're going to be able to put lower thirds and captions. So I don't know if you know this, but Facebook does do automatic captioning for video ads. And my best guess is they're starting with the automated part just for video ads. And at some point, we'll have the option to do all videos, just like YouTube, with the captioning. Non-interruptive ad format. Okay, so let me just see how you all are doing. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, that's interesting. It doesn't always show me the live questions. I'm going to mute myself there. Oh, hey, Sally in the house and Vicky. Hi, guys and gals and Doug. Oh, this is Wirecast. Yeah, I'm using Wirecast. Hello, Brazil in the house. Great, good. Good to see you all here. Can't be out, Fox. Exactly. Okay, sweet. We're good to go. So I just showed you this little, as you go to your Facebook, this is how you upload a native video. You can also create a slideshow. I've got my arrow in the wrong place. Create a slideshow, and this will create video. That's very rudimentary, but it's Facebook's way of offering you a way to do super simple photos, turning it into video. I'm going to show you some even cooler features today though. And of course you've got live video. These are ways to create video content. So now let me show you a beautiful tutorial step by step. If you've heard of Animoto, if you use Animoto, that's fantastic. 2 thumbs up. I've actually been an Animoto user since 2009, that's 7 years. They're a very long established company, great customer service, really powerful tool, and just so easy to use insofar as you have your Facebook Live, and there's people out there that I know, not everybody's comfortable going on camera, right? Or doing, shooting themselves, videoing themselves. So Animoto is a lovely way to take photos. If you've taken a whole bunch of photos, pop them into that creation tool, and you can have a lovely professional look and feel to your video with images, and then you don't have to worry about being on camera if you don't want to. Couple of screenshots here. This is a video that I made, back in January, right? I think that was. And I'll show you that actually, exactly how I did that. That got I noticed a dramatic difference in my webinar signups for that video. And it was obviously driving people to a sign up page. And then that was just like a little trailer, if you will. This was a lovely one here too. And you can even see how I've gotten probably about almost two-thirds organic reach, 14,000 views, and just a little bit of paid. And then this is another a video tool that that Animoto is coming out with to do all of that words. Because remember, we want to create videos that are ideally designed for sound off. Okay, so so let me just talk about this. If you're just joining us, hello, greetings, Mari Smith in the house. And you're all asking me, how am I doing this, switching back and forth? Well, it's a tool called Wirecast, and there I'm just showing an image. This is a thumbnail, if you will, what I'm talking about today. Just a free training, how to create compelling videos for Facebook, and brought to you by Animoto and Mari Smith. And I'm also doing a tutorial. I'm about to dive into a lovely tutorial. And so I can switch back and forth with these little doodads because Animoto is working through, get all my apps and platforms mixed up, get my brain working. Wirecast is working through the Facebook Live API. Okay, we mentioned that. So thanks for tuning in. Let's go back to my desktop and off we go. So live, of course, you can do live video, Facebook Live, growing in leaps and bounds. Facebook is on a mission to become, the next cable TV, if you will, right? You've got Periscope, you've got Blab. This is great. I know a lot of my friends and Mike Stelzner and folks like that, they're taking their Periscopes and or their Blabs, well, mostly their Blabs, I think, and they're broadcasting it through Facebook Live, through this desktop mechanism. Some ideas for your live video, and breaking news, product demos, Q&A, meet the team and staff, customer spotlight. Now then, the beautiful thing of the marriage, if you will, between Facebook Live and Animoto, the fabulous video tool. Actually, this screenshot I have up in the top here is a Facebook, as you can see, Facebook Live tips and predictions. And I actually made this video, a 1 minute, 11-second video in Animoto that was a highlight reel of all my Facebook Lives. So I downloaded my Facebook Lives and dropped them into Animoto. By the way, right now, there is a bit of a bug right now. It's not allowing us to download the HD version of our Facebook Live videos. I don't know what that's about. I got to call Zuck and find out what's happening. Hey, before I dive into the tutorial, my good friends over at Animoto have given me a 20%. It's very, very reasonable already. It starts at like $8 a month for personal, but then there's the professional or business plan. They've given me a special code. If you enter Mari20, you can get 20% off a professional or business plan. So animoto.com/business. Okay. So these are 10 steps. I'm going to walk you through the full-on demo, but I want you to kind of get a sense of the steps first. Super duper easy. There's a whole bunch of video styles. You select your theme. You upload photos and videos. Huge number of choices. Your own photos, your own videos. They even have a stock library. royalty free. You can pull in from Facebook, you can pull in from Flickr, from Dropbox, lots of sources. You edit them, add some captions, trim your videos. I'll show you exactly how to do that. Love that wee feature, super easy to use. I haven't seen any other video editing or creation tool that allows you to do that real easy. Put text only by itself to intersperse throughout the photos and videos. Arrange it, drag and drop. You just drag and drop to see how you want, move the sequence of what you're creating together. You get music. You have access to a really large library of royalty-free music. And they're good. They're good. Sometimes you hear like music and it's like a little, it's not so good, but this is really nice music. Music can make all the difference. You'll notice on your Facebook newsfeed that a lot of videos, you might think, oh, there's audio, and you click into hear the audio and it's only music because they're designed for sound off. So music will enhance the video, but ideally the whole thing works whether there's audio on or not. You preview it, you produce it, you download it, and you share it. Then you can actually even copy it. Let's say I made a 2-minute video and now I want to make a 60-second version for Instagram. Super duper easy. Or I want to just make a different version. All right. So here are my steps. Let's hop over. I do have many I've already created, but I'm going to actually start from the beginning. Go to Animoto.com. If you've just joined us, greetings and welcome. We're having a fun time here today doing some cool stuff. So Animoto.com, you can see a whole bunch I've already got down here. And then I'm just going to hit create because I want to show you exactly from the very beginning. Let me zoom in just a wee bit. So 3 different categories: personal, photography, or education. Zoom in one more time because I know some folks are on a wee screen. Anyone from Scotland in the house? I know I saw Ireland in there. Hello, Cork. I usually just leave mine on business, but you can look at all the different ones. They have some great ones. Actually, that's what I told you on personal. Look, see, Dad, you can make a Father's Day. And it'll show you. It'll actually give you a wee preview. So let's do that. Oh, hey, Daddy-o. You can switch the music up if you want. You can do your own thing. So that's what you do is you find one you like. So I'm going to go back to business and lots of different. You can just you don't have to pick a theme until you've decided on it. I like this one a lot. Grid I use. Clean lines is great. These are popular. I can just look at all. Actually they got recommended for business up here, but this is the whole works down here. And you don't have like if you find one that's in the personal category and you want to use it for business, that's totally cool. See how many? There's so many choices here. Great, lovely ones. Documentary is good. I like that one. Let's do the grid. I think I like this one. And you'll see. You can get a wee preview of it. You see, I like that one. Actually, I'm going to mute the music while I talk for a second. See how I really like this one because it actually shows you so many. There's a little video clip. How cute is that? And you can get a number of photos in one, frame, if you will. So let's say I like that. So you hit create video. Super duper easy. Next up. Now then, I like how Animoto have created a really clean interface. So there's not anything extraneous here, and what you need is immediately available. First things first, like step 1, add photos, videos, and text. See that when I hover over that? That's the first thing you're going to do, right? If I go back to my slides, we selected our style. The very next thing, photos and videos. Okie dokie. Press this wee plus. Now it's going to give me either text or images and videos. We click that. Now look at these choices. See? So that's what I was telling you. Upload pictures and video directly from your hard drive. Or you can connect up to Facebook, Instagram, Dropbox, Lightroom, Flickr, SmugMug, or because you can use a collection of any of these. They can go into their image library. Let's see, maybe you're doing a travel video and you could pick some of their royalty-free stock images in here if you wanted to. In fact, they even have video clips. I don't know. Let's see, we're going to go like this. And I'm going to look at this one. You can click it and preview it. See if you want to use it in your video. And you think, oh, wow, yeah, that looks cool. We're flying through something here deep in the forest. So these are all free to use, part of your account anyway. Now then, and Facebook's not bad. I don't mind Facebook. It takes a second to populate there. There it goes. let's say I want to go, these are all pictures from my profile. It doesn't pull your page in, but that's okay because you probably have the photos anywhere. You can download them first and then just grab them off your desktop, right? So let's say social media marketing world. I'm going to double click to open that, or just click on here to open. So all these photos here. So I think, oh, okay, great. So I'm going to click now. Most everybody here knows about the shift or control or command on Macs. So if I go, I want to have that whole row, I'd go click there. And if I go shift click, it'll select them all, right? But if I go command click, then I can go this one and this one and this one and this one and this one. See what I'm doing? And then I was like, I don't need or want them all, but that's what I'm doing. There's Chris Brogan, Steve Dotto. Hey, Jen Harmon in the house. Mike Stilsner. Woohoo. Juan, the one and only Juan. He's my best ever community moderator. Many of you know Juan. Okay, so then I'll say that. Ooh, you say that's a lot. 18 items. Maybe that's too many. We'll see what the length of it turns out. So maybe I'm going to make a video that's a highlight reel. And so far, I only have photos, right? Let's say I also want to do a video clip. We'll let that come in. Actually, I think I have the exact same one already underway. Yes, it's right here. And I loaded a video clip. Same idea. All I did was I went here, I went actually here, and I grabbed a video clip MP4 file, just a short one. And that's the one right here. So I had already started doing the exact same one, getting ready for you guys to do the demo. Make sure you guys are doing okay. Let's see if you've got any concerns or questions. Everything going okay? Yeah. Hi. Oh, good. Hiya, Saz. Scotland, always in the house. Hello, Craig. Dunfermline. No way, Leslie. Hello, dear. I'm coming to Dunfermline. I'm actually coming over to the UK on Wednesday for a week. I'll be in Scotland and then London. Oh, hey, Claudia, you have a Yeti. Yeah, good to see you all here. Coolio. Okie dokes. So I'll leave you to it for a moment. Come back over here. So, that is the one I was loaded the photos. Let me go to the one where I had the wee video clip. Okay, so this one is really easy to add text. Let's say I want to add text. This is where you add text. You can see how you're limited on characters. I'm going to go like that. You got 40 characters there, and then 50 as a subtext. Add a wee bit more here. He. And then see how you can just pick these modules up and drop them, or blocks. They call them blocks. So we do that. We're adding some text blocks. Watch this. You can actually double click. I'm saying double click, or I can hit escape. I'm going to hit escape to get out of there. Or you can hit the wee cog. The wee cog item actually works just fine. So several things that we can do there. Going live in 3, 2, 1. That's me just writing a wee caption on the image. I look like a news reporter, right? Hit save on that. Actually, a couple more things I want to do. So let's go back here. You can add a wee star here. Actually, I don't know if you can see it over there grayed out, but you can spotlight it. Spotlight it means it's just gets a little bit longer in the sequence. You can rotate it. Oh, I want to put myself on my head. There we go. We're upside down just to see if people will notice. Delete it, take it out of the sequence. Or watch this. This is connected to the Adobe Creative Cloud. This we edit. That's the standard kind of edit icon. Watch this. You can, right in here, I could decide I want to crop this photo. Okay, I'm just going to crop it a bit here, or I'm going to make it a square, or any of these different dimensions, so on and so forth. Let's say I'm going to stay with the original, cancel that. Orientation, color, saturation, warmth, tint. Look at all these settings in here. It's amazing. Lighting, tweak it a little bit, so on. Red, fix the red eye. Now that's really cool. See, that's the Creative Cloud through Adobe. So you might not know that is, whoopsie, I did not mean to do that. Click the logo up here. See how it's got a yellow box around it now? That's because I had the highlight. I put the wee spotlight on it. So lots of cool things as you just start to click in. And I love doing stuff like that. I'm such a techie. I'm a people person first, but I'm a techie person as a very close second. And I just love playing with tech. And I love things where it's like you don't get overloaded with more features than you need at first, right? So you get in here, super easy, bing, 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 create a nice video. But if you want to do something a little more advanced, you can start playing around with some of these extra features. So this here is a video, right? And again, you can pull it anywhere you want. I'm going to click on that wee gear icon. Watch this. So this is a minute and 14 seconds, right? Isn't that what I just saw there? A minute and 14 seconds. Now, I don't want to have all that full minute and 14. I want to just have a portion of it. And I can play here, and it works very similar to Twitter's video editor. If you guys have ever used Twitter's video editor. Actually, I think I muted this, so let me turn this up. Here, 2 minutes, 1 minute and 58 seconds from going on stage, and I'm doing... And I think I wanted to pull it just a little bit more because I turned my head. There's something I wanted to say there. Let's say that this is a little trick, a little ninja trick for you. Again, let me zoom in just a tiny bit more. See where my wee like blue, I love these brand colors, by the way. It's like my turquoise. Haha. If you go to hit play, it's going to start again necessarily, but you can kind of click where you want it to. Let's say you're trimming like a minute long. You don't have to keep playing the minute. You can just pop that little progress bar where you want it. I just want to check the end. See, I want a wee bit more than that. A little Facebook Live, I said. Yeah, I know, but you know what? I can't. I said it's cheeky. I'll tell you why in a second. You know what? I can because it's my session. There you go. That's exactly what I want. It was Social Media Marketing World back in April, right? Many of you were there, and you weren't allowed to do any lives because apparently it would use up bandwidth on the Wi-Fi, so on and so forth. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to Facebook Live. I never live my whole thing. I just did like 2 minutes before I got on stage. I was like, it's a bit cheeky, right? But it's my session. So let's say I want that. It's a 10-second clip. Boom. There we go. Now let's say this is another little advanced trick for you that those of you who use Animoto may or may not know this. Let's say there's another piece of that same video that I want to use and maybe like trim out the middle. So all I'm going to do, let's see a couple ways to do this. I think I can just do Command C and Command V. No, that's not what I do. Duplicate. It's not your regular keyboard controls. You see way over here? So I'm highlighted with the wee turquoise box around it. Over here, I hit duplicate. Do. So I click into that one. Now I want a different segment. There's a lovely segment here where the whole crowd cheers. There's my good friend Rich Brooks. Hiya, Rich. And I'm just wanting to pull just where the crowd starts cheering. And I get up on stage and I just do a wee bit of the crowd cheering. Let's do that. Oh, and he's telling them to cheer. Okay, I have to push it forward just a bit more. There they go. Whee! Perfect. See on that? Okay, that's perfect. That's enough right there. About 6 seconds of cheering. See that? Now, there you go. Easy peasy. So I've got like the first 10 seconds and then a wee 6 seconds. You could duplicate the same video if you have like a 5-minute long clip, but you just want to take little snippets of it. Really, really cool. Actually, you know what? You could create a highlight reel. You could upload. Actually, I don't know offhand the maximum length of a video. I need to find that out for you guys. But you can definitely do that process I was just showing you, like duplicate, and just take little snippets. Easy peasy to create a highlight reel. Maybe if you're a speaker, to do like a speaker reel, drop in several images. I mean videos. Images are good too. So let's say we want to caption this. Greetings. Oops, spell it right, of course. Save that. On the boat, that was. And then I've got a text block, another caption. I'm just being fun. I'm not actually going to produce this whole thing. Hey, hoot, sweet owlie. Oh, it's funny. And so I would definitely do that. I would add a caption to each one and maybe, as I say, drag and drop, get where I want to, add in some more videos. And then I might also finish up with, join me live at, and then put, whatever I was doing, mariosmith.tv, just put a little final call to action at the end. Also, you can put call to actions in on Animoto videos. Okay, now I could go ahead and preview it, but let's say, you know what? I want to change the music up. Let me go back to my instructions because we've done all this. We edited photos, we had captions, we trimmed the video. I showed you that. Text only blocks. That was like this. This is a text only block. That's what that's called. Arrange the blocks, drag and drop them. Let me show you how to pick different music. And that's super obvious at first. I'm going to go up to here, the wee gear icon. Song trim, my apologies, that is not right. I actually want to change song. That's if you're going to trim it. Like, see, it's a 3-minute and 5-second song. So you could fill up, and this would be very slow rotating photos, but it's not enough photos to fill up 3 minutes. I don't typically do that. I wouldn't fill up a whole song unless you're really, you're making something special, for a special occasion. So let's go like this. Change song. Now then, it's just going to give you a few at first. I am going to go like this, though. I'm going to go browse full library. Now remember, these are all royalty free. So I'm going to sort by a few things. I'm going to go popular for business. And then I don't like songs with lyrics in them for doing videos for business. I mean, I suppose it might be relevant for some. I don't know. But let me go over here, genre, and I'm going to select instrumental. Okay, so now I'm looking popular for business, instrumental. You could also go by song length. You could do songs as long as almost 10 minutes. Pretty amazing. So then, let's say you are looking for a really long song. You can actually sort over by this column by length. See that? So we've got this 7-minute song, and then you can obviously preview each one. So let's see what happens here. Now then, tip for you in music. I have a very musical ear. I played the accordion when I was age 12 to 14. I played the keyboard back in a previous life. In the early 90s, or excuse me, late 90s. I used to work in the music industry, not as a performer. I used to play music as a disc jockey, I dare say. A little known secret about Mari, you may not know. And I have, everybody familiar with visual, auditory, and kinesthetic. I tend to be more audio, visual audio. Let me come back on camera for a second to just give you a break from looking at the wee screen. Visual. So there's people that learn and process information more visually. So word and images. Most people are visual. But there's auditory, so you have a real ear for music or sounds. And then there's kinesthetic, which is motion and emotion. So it's you feel it more in your body, and it's also activity. So it's more experiential. A lot of kids are actually kinesthetic. And there's wonderful ways of super learning to do kinesthetic learning. Anyway, so audio, what I was going to tell you is this part, when you're picking the audio for your video, especially for business, you don't want it like too raucous. You don't want it too like funky. You don't want it too slow. You want it to almost like from the first beat that people would be like tapping their toe or snapping their fingers and go, oh, that's really pleasant. And then you want it to just kind of go away, like not to be overshadowing or dominating the video, the style of the video. You want people to consume the content, and the video is simply a nice backdrop. Okay, coolio. Let's go back and see what we got here. Bum, bum, bum. All right, so that particular one, I didn't care for how it started. Let's see. Too funky for me, especially with that little well, it says electronic, I see. So you could also we could start by genre. Children's, oh, how fun. Oh, I don't think so. Classical. A mother's love. Now see, that's pretty, but it's too slow. That's too slow. That is going to like slow people's heart rate down. That'd be real pretty for something sentimental, something really sweet, right? Now I end up, usually I'll have different favorites that I particularly like. Instrumental. I think I've used this one before. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. Now it's loud, so obviously you're going to not have it too full blast. And then a little guitar comes in. I actually quite like that one. So let's say, I'm on that one, and I just say, select song. And off we go. Now, that's the 3-minute 52. I can go under the gear, and I can decide that I don't want to auto pace. Now that's where like my images would literally be paced to fill up the full 3-minute 52. I wouldn't recommend that, right? Like I say, occasionally you'll have reasons to do it that way, but I'm going to go ahead and make it that way, and I have a 1 minute and 1 second video. Now watch this. So I could make it a tiny bit faster. I'm going to slide this over, and that should affect. Yeah, see that? See, if I wanted to keep it under 1 minute and I had 101 and now I'm 56 because I've just speeded up the pacing. Pretty cool. Or sometimes you can just remove an image or something like that. Logo, let's talk to you about that. Now then, I think I forgot this over here. Yeah, Animoto business accounts include a white label feature that means you can opt out of having Animoto branding. Okay. Animoto Pro lets you remove their logo, and you can then just check that wee button right there in your settings. We'll look at that in a moment to hide the logo, and you can go ahead and you can hide it also if you wanted to when you're sharing it. Go back to the right one. And you can add your own logo. Okay, so change logo, or it'll say add logo. They'll be right here. You'll upload it. I recommend a transparent background if you want, although you could do dark. Add intro and outro caption. Yeah, fade in, focus. You got all the different ways it can go. Rotate like that, or focus, something like that. Fun things, really cool tools. Hit done. Right, I think I'm fully ready now. I would definitely caption all those more, but in the interest of time, I'm just going to complete there for now. We've done our music, preview and produce. So let's do this. Preview. This is the part that's like you can get a little bit impatient because you got to wait 15 seconds and you're like, come on, I want to see my beautiful work. Is this going to work for me? So let's sit back and watch this. Here it goes. There's the caption I put in, right? More captions.
Well, hello, it's Mari Smith here.
There's my wee video clip.
1 minute 58 seconds from going on stage, and I'm doing a little piece of live. It's very cheeky, I know, but you know what?
See how it has the images in black and white, and there's the extra little clip. See that? How fun! I like how it mixes color in black and white. That was me. So that, hey, Hootsuite Alley. Now let's say you get this far and you're like, oh, I need to edit it. So you're just going to hit continue editing. But otherwise, if you're done with it, you don't have to wait for the preview. You don't have to wait for the preview to finish. You can just hit produce. So let's go like that. So now then, on this final screen, choose your cover image. So you can select, you get a number of them here. Number of images. Let's just say, I think I actually quite like that one. We'll leave it at that one, but you could select any one. It's even pulling them from the video clips. See? But we're going to use that one. You definitely want to select 720. Highly recommend you do 720. That's going to be just perfect for Facebook. If you really want to do, you could go 1080. Let me do that. Now then, give it a title. This is a SMW16 video, or just highlights. Highlights with Mari Hui. Right, description. This is a wee description. And we're done everything here. We'll hit finish and it will do its little rendering and processing thing. It won't take too long. Won't take too long at all. As it's doing it, you can see the wee progress bars down here. It's pretty cool. And you can go ahead and email it, share it on Facebook, Twitter, get a URL because this will actually be hosted for you. It has its own URL. Share it over to YouTube, embed it, and there's even more. You got Wistia, Vimeo, LinkedIn, Blogger, you name it. Upgrade to HD, download, and away it goes. So, let me see how you're doing. Questions, comments. Oh, I also want to show you a really cool one that I did already earlier this year, that one that I was telling you about. Let me mute that. Hey, you're a Gen 2. Thank you, Emma. Oh, that was my favorite new dress, that turquoise dress. Of course, it's a Scottish accent. Yeah, Scottish, Canadian, Californian, Scandifornian. Oh, Craig, I know. San Diego Sunshine. Oh my gosh. Okay, my friends, it is like, yeah. Okay, thank you, Christopher. Got that message. Will do. Let's see what it is. 91. Tomorrow and Monday, it's going to be 100. 100 Fahrenheit. Good grief. And then let me look at Dunfermline, where I'm coming to. It's 48 right now. Oh, but we got a high of 64. And then also going to be in London. It's going to be 73. is the high over there. So not bad. Not bad. A wee bit of rain now. I've heard rain. Oh, look at that. How interesting. It's all like gone bizarre. Not bizarre. Oh, hey, that's a great idea, Christopher. I will do that. I will go like this, and I'm going to copy that information, and I'll paste it right here, my friends. So you go to Animoto.com, get a 20% off professional business plan through June 30th, and just pop the wee code in, Mari20. So let me hop back to hello, greetings. Camera, this really is me live. But guess what? The cool thing with either Wirecast or OBS Studio is you could do a video, and then you could you could record a video and then you could broadcast it through the app as if you were live. Wee bit cheeky, huh? Let's see what questions you got. Any questions? Anything I can help you with? Quebec, bonjour, bonjour mon ami. Quebec, Canada. I was born in just outside of Toronto, but then I moved to BC, the rural BC, when I was 12. And lived in, had 10 years in BC, and then went to Edinburgh, Scotland for 20 years. And then I came to San Diego in 99. So if you can do the math, you can just about work out my age. But I'm 40 forever. Ha ha ha. Questions, comments, anything I can help you with? Really, really exciting. It's really powerful stuff with what you can do with video. Now, I actually have a feeling that I've heard this from a couple of folks that are saying that the video, when you're doing these lives, especially through the API like this, you can't always see your comments live. Let me just see here. Yeah, see, this is saying 180 comments. And how many does that say? It's not telling me. Actually, it doesn't count in real time. Notice also how you can't do the boost. You can't boost it while you're live. 14 shares. This is saying 225,000 reach. Not bad. 250,000 reach. Whoa. Oh, we love it. Let me see if you guys got any comments, though, that I can answer for you. I wish that you could sort. I wish they had that wee sort thing on mobile, right? I'm on my Pages Manager app right now. Pages Manager. Let me go back to Wirecast so you can see it. Yeah, right? Don't look too closely at my nails. I need a manicure. I'm getting a manicure before I go to UK. The one with the wee orange flag. Yeah, it's not going to focus too well. There it goes, right? The wee orange flag. This guy. Get that if you don't have already. So, yeah, wouldn't it be cool if they had a wee sort thing right there where you could actually sort the comments by the same as you can on desktop, right? Through most recent and whatnot. Good. So I think that we have, these are getting answered, most of them. Let me scroll down a bit more to see all this. I'm seeing you guys asking questions that I know have been answered, so that's great. Beautiful. Well, you're a gem too, Amy. Hi, Elizabeth. Always learning. I love that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, no, there's a fee. I didn't make that obvious, Craig. There's a nominal fee. Let me go back to desktop and just to clarify for anybody else too. I'm going to open this up in a different window. I'll open it up in my Firefox because I'll be logged out over there. Animoto. You can check it out. Now then, cool thing, friends. You can have a 14-day trial. There's a free 14-day trial. I think it tells you right away. Get the full power of Pro. No credit card required, and you can do a 14-day trial. All right? Otherwise, I'll show you the pricing. Let's make sure I'm showing my desktop. Yeah. Personal is only $8 a month. Professional is $22, and then business is $34. That's why I'm saying to you, put Mari20 in there, you can get a 20% discount. Those are annual. If you go monthly, it's significantly more to go month to month. It really makes sense to just go for the annual. I mean, that's like under $100 for the personal, but you definitely get a lot more. Look at 2,000 music tracks for the professional, 3,000 for business, download in the HD, add in your custom logo, download to your computer, call to action button you get with both business accounts and support and so on and so forth. Yeah, it's a really great company. Like I say, I've really enjoyed using them since 2009, and they've come a long way. They're really very innovative And let's go back to our video. So here we are. This one we just did, right? I'm going to go ahead and say download. So here's where I can go, and I'm going to download this one right here, the MP4 1080. 720 is just fine for Facebook. I'm going to go for slightly. There it goes. See, it's going to download it, and then I'll have that on my desktop. It's 34 megs. Nice. Good for YouTube as well. And then let me go back and do this. I think if I just come out of here, because I did give it, so I'm going to go to my videos, and that was the one I was playing around with. This is the one we just finished. So watch this. I click on the wee gear icon, and I simply hit copy. It's preparing a copy for me. And there it is, copy. So now, remember I said we could, I'm just going to hit delete. I'm going to make a shorter version for Instagram. I'm watching the time. Actually, it's already plenty of time. Let me hit cancel. I want it to be, well, actually what I'm talking about, it already was short. Let's say maybe a 30-second version for Twitter. But Twitter has a good editor anyway, you know, when you load it down. Let's just say I just wanted a shorter version. You can do that. As well, you can do, remember how we had it like this? We can make the photos go even faster. We can rearrange them, play around with it, add a few more photos, images, different text, more here, and so on and so forth. Change the song. I would change the song. And then you have a whole new version, right? Let's open up this guy. There it is. Here's my nicely finished video. Oh, I've muted it. See that? Nice in HD, huh? Love that. Now that was a Facebook Live video. That's a little fuzzy, so I probably downloaded it. SD. Woohoo! And on it goes. Nice, huh? Now let me show you the one I was telling you about that got me a lot more, it got me a lot more webinar signups. And then we're going to wrap up because we have done a lot today. Hope you enjoyed this. And if you missed the beginning, please do make sure you hop back because we had some amazing facts and stats for you at the very beginning about the power of video. It's just extraordinary. Video's getting like 3 times engagement, twice as much as lengths, 3 times as text only, about 1.5 times more of photos, and yet only 0.58% of the posts that brands are sharing are video posts. It's extraordinary. And we've got to do our Facebook video ads better, as Mary Meeker says. Let me show you the one. I think it was this one. Oh yeah, I did this really fun year in review. There was a lot in this. This one's actually finished, but I think I edited it a little bit. This was fun. Now look at this. Look at all that. That's a really complex one where I did lots of little video clips. See, 8 seconds there and 4 seconds there, 12 seconds, 4 seconds, and then interspersed with images and text blocks and a few highlighted. See the ones that are yellow around it. And then that was yeah, now where did I end up putting that? I think that one is on my personal profile. Let me go over here to videos. What did I say that was? My year in review, right? I've been doing a lot of video. Well, there, I'm excited there. Oh, because it's videos of you. Why do they always do that? Does anybody here know? I mean, seriously, think about it. Why is it when I look at my photos, I see photos of you, which means other people's photos, versus my own photos first? Silly. Whatever. Your videos. Ha ha ha. Masquerade. Huh. What's the dealio? Oh, actually, I know where I'm going to find it. Isn't it funny? Like, where did I put that video? I think I put it on my blog. I have a new site coming out. It's only been a year and a half late. My own fault. Okay. Yeah. There it is. 2015 year in review. So what I did is I downloaded the video from Animoto and I put it up on Facebook, and for goodness sakes. Oh, you know what? It seems like, does anybody else have this issue with Facebook? That is, it's supposed to be right here. This is an embedded video. Why did they do that? It's a little bug. It must be a bug in my plugins or something. All right. I'll show you this one. Let's see. Remember the music. And look at the theme. It's travel. And the whole year I was talking about a lot of travel. Look at the wee balloon. It's all fun. A magical year. And that the music is very soft and gentle. Put a little news clip in. I won't show you the whole thing, but MailChimp, yay! And there's Boston, and off it goes. It's really, really a fun video. I really had so much fun creating this. And then, and that was Christy, right? Just a fun, like a highlight reel, right? There's Mercedes, Mike Stelzner, test driving a self-driving Mercedes. Ha ha ha! Austin Healy, that's on my Facebook cover. Brand ambassador for Adobe. Business.com. Personal. Where's my sweetie pie? Christopher in Puerto Rico. Whee! It's fun, fun. So, that was really fun. And then the one I wanted to show you as well. Hey, by the way, did you know, like in your videos, that you should definitely be creating playlists? Not yet, but my guess is it's coming. Eventually, you will have a unique URL for your Facebook playlists, just like YouTube. Just like YouTube. Yes. Okay, oh, this is another Animoto one. This is great. This got 16,000 views. Holy moly. Now then, this is a new feature that's coming to Animoto where you can create marketing videos, they're calling them. See? Now we hear the music, but it's designed for sound off. So there's actually no video clips in it. It's very short. I can just mute it and you totally get the content of the video. Oh, my apologies. I'm speaking there. I'm saying something. You want people to just consume it quickly. 1.5 million small businesses. Yeah, but there's 50 million business pages, by the way, folks. 50 million. And so include text to add context. Yeah, easy peasy. And away it goes. Happy video making. And let me hit skip on that. And there it is. Facebook Business Growth Workshop. Oh, actually, that's not it. I think I used the same theme for that. 7 trends to grow your... Oh, yeah. There you go. 15,000 views. That's the one I want to show you. See? Fun, upbeat music. I like this particular template as well. I had so many people commented on like how professional this video was. Used a similar clip. If you have a really good clip, it's okay to use it now and again. On it goes. That's a lot there. And just keep going. And then I just put like things. These are takeaways. These are things that people would get when they signed up for that webinar. That's what those are. Another little clip there. Forward and along. These are just all the different parts that I'm going to be talking about in that webinar that I did. So, right? Can you see how much more? And now that you've had this demo of Animoto, then you can just see how easy these were to create. Right? Okay, my lovely friends, thank you for tuning Kevin, it's been a pleasure to play with you today. I hope you UK folks are off to bed now. There are your 10 steps, super duper easy. I mean, literally, when you get the hang of this, you can do it. You know what you could do? You could just have just set aside a little bit of time and then just, produce a whole bunch of video. Just do a bunch of video at once. And so if you want to, go ahead and use the code MARI20 at Animoto.com. You can sign up there if you want to do more awesome videos. Let's see if I got any more questions. We've been broadcasting for a whole hour. My goodness. Time goes by. Hey, Craig, you betcha. My pleasure. And Lori, yeah, oh, good. I'm so glad. She says I've written down a new goal to achieve. Oh, love you too. Mwah. Murray, awesome. You're welcome, Emma. Yes. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, Kevin, you're asking me, actually, I can't pause this because it's live. See, that's the only thing. We have to have a better way. See how I can only see the last 4 questions when looking that way? And then when I put it in the light box, obviously it's playing. And because it's live, I can't pause it. Hey, by the way, have you heard that they're going to be doing continuous play? It's already available. You can do continuous streaming live streams. So let's see if I can get all your questions on this way. See if Facebook will play nice. How's my reach doing? 252,000, not bad. 197 comments. See how it's like totally different from what we're looking at there, right? I thought I saw a good question there. Kevin, 9 minutes ago. Hey, Kevin, Lyons in the house. You said, what are you using for a camera and mic? Okay, camera, super duper easy. It is a Logitech. A Logitech HD. Be careful to not give away the store here because my desk is a mess and my floor is a bit of a mess and I'm wearing shorts. I got little animal print shorts on because when you're doing a video, you only need the top half camera ready. And then you're asking me, Mike, this guy is a wonderful Heil, Heil, recommended by the podcast Answer Man, none other than Cliff Ravenscraft. So this was a little expensive. I do have, everything's relevant, right? I forget what it was. I think the whole thing was over 1,000, maybe. And then I do have a little Shure mixer. I personally don't care for how this guy ends up in the frame. It's almost impossible to get it like out the frame. I'd have to go like this. So unfortunately, it typically ends up in the frame because you really need it, like 2 inches from your mouth to be able to get that really nice sound. And you got the pop filter on here too. Yeah, makes a difference. Let me probably can show you that. Anybody who's interested. I think it was podcastanswerman.com, studio setup, equipment. Cliff. Yeah, I want to say this is where I got this maybe about 2 years ago. Yeah, cool. Okay, sweet. I'll put this in your guys' link right here. Over here. Here you go. Take a look at that. Cliff is really one of the leading experts in the podcast world. I personally don't have the full mixer board. I just got if you come down here, there you go. It's about $649. So broadcast mic, the shock mount, which is this thing here, that kind of like, it saves it from getting any wobbles or whatever, any things. It doesn't pick up any ambient noise. The popless filter, the cable, and then this boom. So that's that. And then you asked me a couple of other questions. Are you using Animoto for your Facebook live stream? It's a post-production tool called Wirecast. Yeah. Oh, you're looking for a streaming switcher tool. So two choices. Wirecast is by telestream.net. They're the same folks that brought you ScreenFlow. I love ScreenFlow. It's this app down here for creating screencasts. Wirecast right here. You can do a trial. You can test Wirecast and see if you want it. The free trial does have a video and audio watermark, so it's not really any use for broadcasting live. Oh, coming soon, Wirecast 7. So I bought the $495 version. I think there's an even a more expensive one, $995. But 2 free solutions for you. 2 free solutions, my friends. And let me drop this in here. That's the Wirecast. And then let me go and pull up this fabulous post by none other than Ian Anderson Gray. Is he in Ireland? Ireland or England? I'm sure he's Ireland. He'll probably kick me for not remembering. Hey, Ian. So this is free Facebook live broadcasting. And that is called OBS Studio. I'm giving you Ian's post because it's so thorough in how he did the tutorial and tells you where to get the software, how to do it. And then he's also created this little Facebook Live button. It saves you doing anything too much more techy than you need to be. So then, if anybody here is on PC, see if I can remember it now. What is that thing called? Windows 10 or something? Oh yeah, here it is. Good. Don't you love it when your history brings in what you need? Anybody here in the PC world? Go, and this is also free Facebook Live broadcasting. Whoopsies. For PCs. And that's on your Windows 10 app. Okay? So those are your choices that I know of right now. There's probably other ones. I mean, if you want to get real fancy schmancy, which you kind of have to be in line for this, you can order this magic little camera, Facebook Live camera, coming soon. There'll be more of these, I'm sure. There'll be more people bringing these out. Meet Mevo, the live event camera. So it's pretty cool. And it all works with your phone. You see where they have this little, like the Wii, that you can tap on each individual and you can zoom in and you can have, it's amazing. Lots of different frames with one camera and your phone. What is the price on that? You can actually get a $100 off. $299, starts at $299. They're all valid through June 22nd. OMG, that's coming up fast. We've got a few days left. But yeah, that will allow you to broadcast through Facebook Live. Facebook Live through the camera. All right, coming back on camera just one last time and just making sure we answered that. Good, glad to hear it. Beautiful. Thank you for tuning in. You guys are fantabulous. Appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out here on a Saturday afternoon, evening. We're almost 300,000 reach. Yay. That's awesome. Coolio. Very nice. So anything I didn't get a chance to answer, because it's just the way the commenting works on this is not optimal yet. Definitely not optimal. So good. I think I got them all for you. Sweet. So yes, with that, please, thank you. You guys are awesome. This was Mari Smith coming to you live from hot and sunny San Diego. How to create compelling Facebook videos or videos for Facebook using the wonderful Animoto tool. We give you a fabulous demo of that. Now go get creating awesome videos. You guys are awesome. See you soon. Ciao for now.